Tax Avoiders is back, and he's brought with him Racquetball for the Atari 2600, complete with the limited edition end label. Let's go ahead and take Racquetball. Let's pop it in my 7800 Pro system and see how it holds up today. Let's go to the game. Racquetball was published by Apollo Games and, according to randomterrain.com, was most likely released in June of 1982. According to mobygames.com, it was programmed by Ed Salvo, who also did the fun 2600 port of Mountain King, which I previously reviewed in episode 567. The manual opens with the following: "You are a racquetball player, and you have accepted the challenge of a formidable opponent. Both combatants enter the arena through the opening in the wall, and the frenzied game begins with the crack of the racket against the first ball. The pace is fast and furious as the ball recoils from the backboard at 90 miles per hour. Are you fast enough to react in time to return the ball? Can you endure the fast pace and vanquish the opponent? If you are willing to try, it will leave you as breathless as the real game on a real court. Warning: don't let your opponent ace you." Wow, that's a pretty intense description. Racquetball is a racquetball game for 1 or 2 players with one standard mode of difficulty. When the difficulty switches in the A position, it will make it harder for that corresponding player to control their shots. For the controls, you press the button to start your serve, then run into the ball to hit it when the ball is roughly at the same level as your feet, according to the manual. The way you run into the ball to hit it determines the direction it will move afterwards. In racquetball, one player serves, hitting the ball against the wall. The other player then hits it back against the wall. When the ball hits the wall, the other player must hit it before it hits the ground 2 times. If it does, the other player gets a point if they were the server, or if they weren't serving, they win the serve, but no point. One nice feature is the bottom of the screen will match the color of the player who is either serving or needs to hit the ball. The first player to 21 points wins. Graphically speaking, this game actually starts out looking cool with a doorway, lights, and a neat 3D look for a 2600 game. However, the reflection of the ball on multiple surfaces, while ambitious, actually makes it a bit confusing at times, making it harder for me to hit the ball. The sounds are very basic, but the opening and closing jingle is quite good by 2600 standards. Family-friendly wise, the game would most likely get an E for everyone rating if released today. Currently at PriceCharting.com, the game has a value of $6 loose, $11 complete, and $20 new. So what do I think of Racquetball on the 2600? I appreciate the ambition to make a 3D-ish racquetball game for the system, but the gameplay just doesn't work for me at all. Most of the time I felt like I was running to a place where the ball might land, but I wasn't ever really sure. I ended up getting good enough doing this to win a game, but even then, I never felt like I was in full control, especially when the ball was moving at a fast clip. It's simply too hard to get a sure feel for hitting the ball. Personally, I'd much rather play Activision's Tennis, where I did feel in control, or even Wall Ball, a game which isn't great but did a better job with the racquetball type game. But this game is simply one of those games I don't plan to play much in the future. So where am I going to rank Racquetball? As you may have already guessed, this one is going to be landing closer to the bottom of my rankings. I'm looking in the 240s. I would rather play Spike's Peak at 246, but I will give this an edge over Flag Capture at 247. So out of the 253 games that now rank for the Atari 2600, Racquetball is serving up at the 247 position. Racquetball might appear cool with a neat 3D look and a nice opening jingle until you actually start playing it. Then it's all downhill from there. But that's just what I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me both on the Facebook and the Twitter. Join the Discord. Support the show at patreon.com/NoSwearGamer. And click the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to see you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and go play some Activision Tennis.